Okay, so a cinematic poker b-roll, guys. Of course, inspired by the great Peter Lindgren, but there's a twist today, because I want to conduct an experiment and find out if it's possible to shoot an epic b-roll all by yourself. So today I am cameraman, director, and actor, I guess. The challenge, of course, will be camera movement, and that's why I have this, a boom arm that usually holds my microphone. I have attached a fishing line, and that will allow me to move the camera while filming myself. And I can even attach the fishing line to my foot. Let's do that right now. Ugh, God. Ugh. I'm not that old, but, you know, whatever. Okay, there we go. And now I can use both my hands in the shot and move the camera at the same time. Easy, right? I mean, in my head it sounds really easy, but we'll see. And then the rest of my setup is super basic. Table, my Godox SL60W is the key light, then poker chips, cards. In the background is a blue RGB light, and over here a pink RGB light. And that's about it, I think. I'll shoot everything in 120 frames per second. I think 60 would work too, but my Sony shoots 4K 120, so I'm gonna go for that just to be safe. And as always, of course, a 35mm lens. Now, the first few shots, guys, the intro shots, nothing too special, just to set the atmosphere, you know? Different angles of the chips and the cards, and that's basically it. So let's skip that and go straight to the real work. Okay guys, so this is the moment of truth. I have the fishing line attached right here. It goes under the table over here, and when I pull it now, it moves the camera. Easy peasy, right? I have two shots in mind. One shot where I'm thinking like this, and then I move my hand down to pick up some poker chips, and the other shot where I'm looking down and then slowly look up. Let's give it a try. Okay, and then the next shot where I look down first and slowly look up. I'm constantly thinking how weird it must look for people if they would see me here, and then I realize that I'm filming everything for... It just feels weird. Okay, I think I got a good one. Let me see. And the next shot is the shot after the shot where I put my hand down. So now I want a close-up of me picking up some poker chips. Of course, instead of a sideways movement, I want a downward movement now. So I'm gonna put the fishing line over there. And then, if I've calculated everything correctly, if I pull it, see that? Downward movement. So, let me see if the framing if the framing is right. Let's do it. My God, what people have to do when they're running a YouTube channel. So, okay, I think we have a good one. And now let's take it one step further, but I have to change the setup a little bit. So the idea for this shot is that I want to use both my hands in the shot, so I'll have to find another way to pull the camera, and well, I guess the only way is with my foot. Okay. Oh my God. So what I want to do is, I have the poker chips in my hand. I want to put them down, and as soon as I put them down, I take the cards and I slide them over here, and that's when, of course, the camera has to follow that movement. let's just give it a try, because I'll have to see if my hand-foot camera coordination is any good. I don't know. Record. So, not yet. Down. This is so weird and difficult, because I have to slide these cards here, but my foot has to go that way. So my brain has to work overtime. Okay, let's just try it again. Oh, and also important, manual focus on my hand here, but when I slide the cards, I have to make sure that I slide them at a similar distance from the lens over here, otherwise they're out of focus. Okay, let's try it. Put them down. Ah! My God. Oh, how am I gonna do this? Again, a million times. Nope, 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 nope. My brain says nope. Ah, that was okay, but I missed the card. Not too bad. Okay, it's starting to process in my brain. Yes! Okay, we're getting there, man. Up. Yes! Then next is the poker chip flick. So that little trick with the poker chips. I'm just gonna add digital movement in post, because if I have to focus on pulling the camera and doing that trick, then no, it's too difficult. It's also a close-up, so I think digital camera movement will work for this. So, camera chip flick. I think we have a good one. The next one is the shot right before I go all in with the poker chips. And again, for this shot, I'm gonna add digital movement in post, because I think it will look fine. So the idea is that I'm checking my cards, looking down. I know what they are. I look up to the opponent. Right? And then I make the movement to push all in, and that's where I cut. Then we go to the next shot. Okay, so this is the moment where I push all the chips all in. Now, there's a little bit of distance between the table here and my camera, because I don't want to break the lens or the filter. So if I accidentally push too hard, then the chips that will fly too far will just fall to the ground and won't hit the lens. Just a little precaution, because these chips are pretty hard. So, and then after this shot, I'm gonna do the same one, but from a top angle. I want them to be nice and flat, so all spread out. This was bad. Ah! I tried a few more times and I think I have a good one now. So let's do the final shots, where I throw my pocket aces on this pile of chips. One where you see me throwing them, and then one shot where they land, and that's the final shot. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If so, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.